Hello everyone and welcome to our training today. So today we're talking about how you can actually help your customers, your potential prospects, help entrepreneurs through this time of what's going on with coronavirus by actually offering business credit financing to them as a service and then being able to make money as well through the process. So we're going to cover a lot of things today. We're going to talk about how you can actually offer business credit for your customers and be able to get paid doing so. We're going to talk about why business credit financing is in such huge demand even before coronavirus, after coronavirus, and especially while we're going through this right now. How to offer both loans and credit lines for your customers, tap into what's available now through SBA and much more, how to own your own business credit financing business, and how to access training, marketing materials, growth strategies to achieve maximum success quickly while actually offering business credit financing. We're also going to talk about how to have the work done for you, where you basically are bringing in the money without actually have to do any of the selling on your own. And we're also going to talk about how you can earn $2,000 plus in front-end commissions and then earn financing commissions on the back end from financing as well. Of course, what you make will be determined based on what you actually sell your services for, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. So a lot of things to go over. For those that don't know me, my name is Ty Crandall. I'm actually the CEO of Credit Suite. My goal is by the end of this training, you're going to know exactly what you need to do to offer business credit and financing as a service. And you're also going to know on an affiliate level, for a free level, where you could be able to make money without paying anything to be part of a program, or you can actually make this more of a part of your business and get everything you need to do so. And by the end of this training, you're going to know exactly how to do this. So this training's for you if you're looking for money to grow your business, if you're interested in making money with business credit and financing, if you want to start a new business or add to an existing business, if you want to help other entrepreneurs succeed, especially get capital during this challenging time, and if you're looking to earn high commissions on a product or service, even earn recurring revenue, well then you're in the right place, because these are exactly the things we're going to talk about, is how you can do this without all the regulation headaches that you may run into across other industries. So a little bit about us. We've helped over 15, now it's over 40,000 businesses build business credit financing. We were ranked one of the most entrepreneurial companies in America in 2018, A+ rated with the BBB, over 300 plus positive reviews online. You can find hundreds of actual real results of what we do, video testimonials on our website as well. We contribute to Entrepreneur Magazine. We're also featured on hundreds of radio shows, TVs, and podcasts. And last year in 2019, we were ranked 1,091 on the Inc. 5000. So we're one of the 1,000 fastest growing companies in the country. And we're going to show you how to grab some of that momentum by being able to help your customers with business credit and financing as well through this training. So look, let's talk about the problem. Per the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, more than half of businesses are going to fail in the first 5 years. 82% of business failures are due to lack of issues with cash flow, and a staggering 90% of business owners agree that the availability of loans is a problem even before everything that's happened now with the coronavirus has happened. And 51% of small business owners are worrying about being able to get capital on a weekly basis. The bottom line is most business owners, all business owners need capital to survive. Most are really struggling with understanding where and how to get it. We're going to talk a little bit more about the problem today. And again, by being part of this solution, you're able to help a lot of entrepreneurs as well as create an entirely new income stream for your business. So with the coronavirus upon us, business owners need access to capital now more obviously than ever, even for absolute utter survival. So it's an amazing time to be talking about business credit and financing to help as many people as you can. If you follow me at all, you'll know that this is all I've been doing for weeks. Everybody is texting, emailing, LinkedIn messaging me saying, can you come and speak to my audience about business credit, about financing, about how they can get the capital to get through this. So those are the kind of things that you can anticipate and expect if you're the one able to deliver that message. Plus, it's a great time to earn a primary or secondary income. Look, a lot of businesses, their primary income stream has stopped or been dramatically reduced. And a lot of people are realizing now what it's like to have a product or service that is recession proof and one that's not. I've lived both sides of the coin. Okay, I owned a mortgage company when the whole mortgage industry collapsed 10 years ago. Now, as you can imagine, those that are offering credit and financing, we're doing pretty well through all of this because we're able to help a lot of people. So a lot of people are now discovering what it's like to have a recession proof business. And when you're able to help entrepreneurs get money, that's exactly what you're doing, is you're really creating a business that might not see a reduction of volume, but you're still able to survive and thrive even in difficult times like this. So how do you succeed with getting money, period, for your customers? Well, there's three ways we've really discovered how to do it. The first thing we do is we set up the fundability of the customer. We go through and we set up their business where they're actually fundable, where they meet the requirements that lenders and credit issuers have. This is something unique to Credit Suite, unique that you're able to offer to customers that no other company is doing. On top of that, we're also the biggest in the space of helping businesses build business credit for their EIN that's not linked to their social. Again, something else that's unique that you're going to have the ability to do for your customers as well. And we also believe that it's very important to get all capital available in one place. The problem right now that entrepreneurs have before, after, and during the coronavirus is that they don't know where to go to get money. They're frozen because there's so much going on, they don't know where to go. What we do at Credit Suite is we funnel all funding into one place to make it real easy for you to be the one source that offers all access to capital to business owners, so you could be the one-stop shop per se of business credit financing and improving their actual fundability. So let's talk a little bit more about fundability. Look, more than likely you've applied for a credit card before and have received an automated and automatic approval. Okay, lenders and credit issuers have a secret unpublished set of standards that you must meet in order to get approved. And how fundable your business is determines if you're going to get these automated approvals or get denied. Believe it or not, more than half of all loan applications that are denied are not denied because your credit doesn't qualify or your income doesn't qualify. It's just that you don't meet very basic fundability standards that if you do meet, you're able to turn around and get approved. And we see all kinds of these scenarios where we've got clients that come in, they don't qualify for a credit card or a loan. We fix these fundability issues and they immediately turn around and are able to actually get approved. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that are tied into fundability. As a matter of fact, there's over 125 points that we found that tie into this formula of how fundable a business actually is. So for example, the type of entity you choose determines your fundability. The kind of phone number, if you're using a business phone number versus a personal phone. If you have a fax number, if your phone number is listed with certain directories like 411, where we do that for our clients where they don't incur any kind of cost. Okay, if your address is set up a certain way, the type of licensing you have, if your information is congruent across all sources out there from Yelp to Google, whether your bank account is set up and you have a merchant account set up, whether the type of references you have like bank references, the way your website and email are set up, numbers like your EIN, your DUNS number, your BIN number with Experian, all these things tie in to how fundable a business is. Okay, and it's very important that a business builds their fundability and improves it, because even the slightest change to one fundability standard can turn a denial into approval. So even if you are fundable, even if you set up your business where you meet all these requirements, most loan applications get denied because of potential fraud concerns. What happens is the information you're entering on the application isn't congruent with what lenders and credit issuers see on their end. Okay, so they're actually pulling information from all kinds of places like LexisNexis, Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, the Small Business Financial Exchange, Equifax, Check Systems. There's all these business credit reports and these other secret credit reporting agencies like Check Systems and LexisNexis that you've got to make sure are in line there. You've got to make sure the information is accurate, that you know what's being reported on these credit reports. Now, when you're working and you're offering business credit financing through our partner or our affiliate program, which we're going to talk about, your customers get access to all of this. We help them get their LexisNexis credit report. We help them get Check Systems, Equifax, Experian, Dun & Bradstreet. We help them go through, dispute any inaccuracies. And the nice thing about this is that we're doing the work while you're out there actually earning the credit, meaning that we're handling all that servicing and work for you, so you can offer those products and services for your customers without actually ever needing to do the work, because all the work is done by a company that's helped over 40,000 people actually succeed with doing this. So business owners must know what's being reported about them to have the best chance of getting approved. It's that simple. You know, a lot of applications are denied because of incongruencies between what's on LexisNexis credit report, but yet most business owners don't even know they have a LexisNexis credit report. They don't even know how to get that. So you become a very big, unique part of the actual solution. Okay, now here's one of our clients, and I love this story with the samples because they were one of these that came in, they applied for a $100,000 plus Amex card, got denied. We found some issues with their fundability and they turned around and immediately got approved. And their exact words, we went to our bank to get a business line of credit, they turned us down. We got started with Credit Suite, set up our business credibly, and built our business credit. After following the steps, we've now secured over 96,000 in business credit cards and just applied for their Platinum Amex and got approved instantly with no limit. Now we have 4 to 5 different companies call us every day trying to give us money, and that's a really good problem to have. We're excited, and if you don't have business credit, you should get involved with Credit Suite to have the same results. So what's interesting about the samples is that They came in, tried to get an Amex, got denied, immediately went in and got like 100,000 plus no limit, or I'm not sure how the Amex card that they got actually came through, but a very high limit Amex card they were trying to get, and then started getting loans once they cleared up the issues that were causing them problems. Now, okay, they offer business credit financing as a service. They're actually out there helping their customers offer business credit financing in the tax relief space, and in doing so, they're earning high commissions the same as you can as well. Okay, so the next thing, after we talk about fundability, after you have the ability to help your customers become fundable, well, the next thing is about getting business credit. Because look, when you get a home mortgage, a car loan, a personal credit card, do you think lenders and credit issuers are pulling your personal credit report? Of course they are, right? When a business applies for money, business credit is being used to determine approval or denial, how much money the business is approved for, the rates and terms the owner is going to pay. So business credit determines your ability to get money, period. So let me give you an example. Right now, a lot of people are looking for SBA disaster loans. Well, the SBA disaster loan program's requirements are that you must meet SBA's normal credit requirements. Well, in order to meet SBA's normal credit requirements, you have to build business credit. That means anybody that's trying to get what's called the EIDL, the Economic Injury Disaster Relief Program from SBA, then you have to have established business credit. If you don't have established business credit, you can't have a small business FICO score that's high enough to even get an SBA loan. So this is just an example of how important business credit is. Business credit's vital to being able to get the credit and financing you need, especially when you're talking about lending sources like SBA. Now, the other problem is you could be issued a failing business credit score even if you have no business credit. So here's an example of a company that has all zeros. They don't have any credit established. They have a 28 score and a 6 financial stability risk score, on the 0 being the lowest and 100 being the highest. So you can see they're extremely high risk. And what's interesting is they have no credit on their business credit report at all. Now, the interesting thing about business credit is that it only takes one account on the credit report to go from a very bad score to a very good score. So here's where we see the opposite spectrum. Somebody has a 96 out of 100 score. Okay, we can see they're very low risk. We can see they only have one account, which is probably a Uline account on their business credit report. We can say they went from that failing score to a very good score very quickly. And the reason they did this is by adding accounts to their business credit reports. It becomes very important. So as you continue to grow, you're able to get more and more credit, available credit, or more and more credit being recommended for you. So for example, if you look at Experian business credit reports, and all of them have this, you see this credit limit recommendation here. Well, you can see that first failing score that we looked at, somebody who's only being recommended for $1,000 from Experian. We can see that second credit report where a person had one trade line, they immediately jumped up to $2,500 recommendation of credit. But here's somebody that's being recommended for nearly $7,000 worth of credit, and they have 2 accounts on their business credit reports. Here's somebody that's being recommended for nearly $16,000 worth of credit, and they have 3 accounts on their business credit reports. Here's somebody that's being recommended for nearly $66,000 in credit, and they've got 4 accounts on their business credit reports. And here's somebody that's being recommended for $724,000 worth of credit, and they have 15 accounts on their business credit reports. What I'm showing you is a little known secret about business credit building. The more accounts you have on your business credit reports, the more the credit issuers will recommend that you be issued higher limits, more money. So when you go to get loans, when you go to get credit lines, when you go to get credit cards, a lot of lenders and credit issuers are looking at these exact same things. They're looking at these recommendations of credit. How do you know? Simple. This is the top stuff you see on Experian. The same is done in Bradstreet and Equifax. When you look at the credit report, they're telling you from a risk perspective in this little box, these are the most important things you need to know. Here's their IntelliScore, a score that reflects how they've paid in the past. Here's a financial stability risk score, our estimate of how risky they are in the future. And here's how much money we recommend you give them. So if you want to get high limits with credit cards, high limits on credit lines, loans, then the key is you got to build a business credit report. And by building it, I mean the more accounts you have reporting on your business credit reports, the higher the recommendation of credit, the higher the approvals are when you come in to try to get credit cards, loans, credit lines as well. So this is exactly what we do, is that we help your customers build credit for their EIN, not linked to their social. Okay, we're doing all the work in the background as your servicer. You're able to sell the product and represent the product even as your own product if you want to. So we do the work, and then you're out there and representing what you can do to help customers. So they're able to get approved regardless of consumer credit quality because we're building an initial business credit profile and score for them. And then as a result of that, they're able to use that credit profile and score to go get a Home Depot and a Lowe's and a Sam's Club and a Costco and a Best Buy and Apple and everywhere in between. So almost all major retailers offer this kind of business credit, and they're able to get it without a consumer credit check. So think about that. Right now with coronavirus, how many people do you think are going to have credit issues because they're not able to pay their bills and they're sitting here waiting for relief from the SBA, which the guidelines haven't even been set yet for SBA. We still have weeks ahead of us possibly before we even see the guidelines, and they desperately need help. Well, they're able to build high limit business credit accounts without even personal credit checks, regardless of personal credit quality. They don't have to offer personal guarantees. There's not personally liable. Why is that important? Well, look at me for an example. The first company I owned was a mortgage company. I lost everything when the mortgage company defaulted in the mortgage crisis. Why? Because I personally guaranteed my business debts. So when I went late and defaulted on my business obligations, they literally came and cleaned out my personal bank accounts. It happened to me. It flat out happened. I can tell you the whole story. It was a horrific experience where I had to borrow money from my in-laws to even pay the electric bill. It was a crazy scenario, but it all happened because I personally guaranteed my business debts. And I also got credit that reported on my personal credit report. My business debts reported on my personal credit report. And I thought, that's okay. I'll make it through this. I have tons of credit available. But the minute my business debts started to go late and that showed on my personal credit report, all my credit issuers lowered my limits to what I actually owed. So now they cleaned out my personal bank accounts and they ruined my personal credit, and I had no ability to get the money I needed to survive. Business credit helps business owners avoid all of this by separating that liability and also by keeping the credit on the business credit reports, not the consumer credit reports. No credit inquiries, no credit reporting on the consumer reports. Plus, the limits on these accounts are 10 to 100 times higher than SBA. So per SBA. So for example, it's very easy in 3 months' time or less to get a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 credit limit credit card at places like Amazon. We see it happen all the time. You would never get $40,000 credit card with Amazon if you just went and started building your consumer credit. So these limits are very high, and it's very fast to be able to get this money. And as I mentioned, it separates your consumer and your commercial credit report, and it establishes your credibility for lenders, suppliers, credit issuers, because anybody can see your business credit reports. It's not like your personal credit reports where somebody needs your permission to pull them. Anybody can look at your business credit reports. I can look at your business credit reports without your permission. Anybody can do that, okay? So that being said, this is exactly why people need to build business credit. It gets you access to very high limit accounts you can use to fund your business by itself. You can let business credit give you the ability for your business to fund itself. You separate this personal and business liability. You get in these high limit accounts. You're getting money very quickly. You can get this kind of credit when you can't get loans, when you can't get credit lines. You can still build business credit. So there's just so many benefits that you're providing your customers when you're able to do this. So here's an example for one of our clients, Christine, and so far she's secured over $1 million in business credit. Now here's an idea. None of these have a personal guarantee. None of these have a personal credit check, but you can start to see that the approvals start at these $5,000 to $10,000 levels. Amazon $4,500, Exxon $5,000, Lowe's $10,000. Then she starts to move up to that $15,000 level. Shell $15,000, Office Depot, Sears $15,000. Then she immediately jumps to that $20,000 to $40,000 tier. Costco $20,000, Best Buy $40,000, Dell $40,000, Pilot Flying J $50,000. Okay, she's got a local roofing company that gave her $75,000. Ford gave her $185,000 with no credit check or guarantee. She's even got an RTS account, which is another vendor, for $300,000. Now keep in mind, these are only the credit accounts she got without a guarantee. She was willing to sign some as a personal guarantee, got a $50,000 PNC credit line, a $100,000 PNC credit line, and much more. But it just gives you an idea of the type of money that's available for a business owner that's going through and building their business credit. And here's Christine giving some of her approvals. And as she said, if you follow Ty Crandall's program, you'll get what you need. So this is the kind of success that clients can have when they're actually coming in and building business credit. Now, here's some examples of real approvals as well. And you can see when we talk about business credit, from Sam's Club all the way to Uline, Granger, here's a Shell account, here's a Fleet account with Citgo, here's a BP account, a JCPenney account. Okay, here's a gas card, $4,500 with no personal guarantee. Lowe's account for $4,000. Here's a racetrack account. Here's a Dell account with no personal guarantee as well. Staples. Here's a $17,000 Amazon line of credit that they were able to actually approve. Okay, here's another $50,000 business credit line that they were able to get. Then there's more here too. She's talking about another $20,000 credit line she was able to get as well. Okay, Exxon. Here's a $6,000 with Amazon, $10,000 with Apple as well. Here's somebody that got $50,000 with Pilot Flying J, a Home Depot account, a Premium Fleet account, an Office Max, a Sunoco account. Okay, and on and on and on. The reality is I can continue to show you hundreds of these. You can go to our website. Here's a Chase Inc. account for $14,000, $4,500 here. So these are the kind of results that clients are really able to get when they build business credit. Okay, and like I said, on our website, you can see probably 100 plus of those type of approvals. So any and all business can qualify. Startups, nonprofits, owners outside of the U.S. Somebody, it even works for multiple businesses when we talk about building business credit. Somebody can get approved even when they can't get any kind of loan because they don't need cash flow, they don't need collateral, they don't need credit. So you kind of get an idea of this. I mean, with what's going on with the coronavirus, where people's revenues have plummeted, their credit is damaged, all the things that are usually looked at to get a loan are damaged. Now they can still build business credit. They can still come in and get all these high limit revolving accounts. And to let you know, none of the credit issuers we've seen have diminished their approvals. They're still issuing business credit because during the coronavirus, the government came in and bought all this commercial paper. Now, all that means to you and I is the fact that they're buying all the paper from the banks so the banks can keep their liquidity, can keep lending and issuing more credit. And as a result, we've seen none of the limits be lower than they typically are. The business credit markets are so far untouched. We're still seeing them issue credit just like they always have before. So you can imagine in this world where people's revenues are damaged and their credit is damaged and they can't get all these other kind of loans, they're still able to come in here and get business credit. And if they would have built business credit before, they'd already be better prepared. And a lot of people will realize that after the fact. Once things settle down, a lot of entrepreneurs are going to do what we do as entrepreneurs. Wow, that was crazy. What could I have done better? And one of the biggest things they could have done better was to be more financially prepared by building their business credit. When you're offering business credit and financing as a service, you have the ability to help clients do just that. Look, business owners must build business credit, get the highest approvals and best terms on financing, and get money when they need it to get approved for loans and credit lines. And here's one of our clients, Marlon. I was looking for a fast way to get money to grow my consumer credit business after failing to get approved for loans with several banks. I discovered Credit Suite, and after getting initial vendor accounts, I continued applying, getting all types of credit. Now I have over 100 business credit cards in my wallets, totaling over $1 million in total available credit. I have fleet credit that I use for auto repairs and fuel. I have cash credit cards with most major banks, including Bank of America, I have fleet credit that I use for auto repairs and fuel, and have cash credit cards with most major banks, including Bank of America and Wells Fargo. I secured almost all this credit without a personal guarantee and without personal credit check, and I've been able to get loans with many sources since, including PayPal and Cabbage with low rates and loan amounts over 100 grand. Marlon's very typical. Got started with us, needed to get money for his business, saw how well this worked, added it as a secondary income stream to his business. Now it is his primary income stream. What Marlon now does is travels the entire United States, and he does seminars that teach people how to build business credit financing. By the way, you think he's popular right now? Traveling all over the country doing live seminars on how to get money for a business? He made that his entire business model, and this has become his primary business model for years since. One of many, earning 7 figures plus a year offering business credit financing. Now, Federal Trade Commission disclosure here. I can't control how much you're going to make. I mean, Marlon makes this a living doing this. So, of course, how much money you make depends on how much you sell and how many people you talk to, etc., etc. But that's an example of what one person's doing with the ability to offer business credit and financing to his customers. So, look, Let's talk about the last piece. We talked about how you can help businesses build their fundability to become more lendable. We talked about how you could help businesses build business credit for their EIN that's not linked to their social, and how well during the coronavirus and well after, it's going to be a major product and service that you're able to sell. But how do they get the money that they need to survive? Because we know entrepreneurs have to have access to funding to grow their business. And after the last economic crash in 2008, banks became harder to lend money. It became tighter. So as a result, alternative lending sources poured into space and their approval rates shot up. All these alternative lenders came about. This fintech world kind of was created as a result. And as a result, now there's more funding available to small businesses than ever before. But most lenders are only offering one or two kinds of loans. So if you go to On Deck today and you have excellent credit but bad revenue, they can't help you. If you go to Seek Capital today with excellent revenue, $1 million a month in revenue, and credit scores of 620, they can't help you because they only offer one kind of specific financing. Okay, but there are many types of financing out there that business owners actually can get. You can get loans based on your revenue, like revenue lending or merchant cash advances. You can get loans based on your assets, like account receivables or purchase orders or book of business financing, 401k, securities, commercial vehicle financing. You could use your credit and your revenue and get peer-to-peer lending or venture capital or private investment funds. You could get angel investing, venture capital, SBA loans, term loans, business lines of credit, house flipper, crowdfunding. And these are just some. There's crowdfunding for inventory. There's startup loans where we're helping startups get $150,000 right now at 0% rates for 18 months, no doc, and all they need is a 650 credit score. Even as a nonprofit, you're able to get that. Do you know how many people a day that we're approving for these $150,000 credit lines that need capital right now? Do you know how many people? Can you even begin to imagine how many people we're helping with SBA disaster loans or the new paycheck protection program that'll soon be coming out in the weeks to come with SBA. There's so many people that need money going through coronavirus and well after that need help. And by accessing all of this capital in one place, it gives you the ability to help more people get more money, and then also gives you the ability to earn really good money as a result. Because entrepreneurs got to have access to all legitimate funding options in one place to get the most amount of money at the best terms. We give you that ability. We give you that ability to offer all loans, all credit in one place. And here's the best part. Since we're the ones that the financing is all going through us, you don't need special licensing. You don't need any kind of special, anything else special in a state-by-state level that you must have. Sometimes you have to have surety bonds and all these other things to be able to deal with financial services. You don't here because we're the ones that have all the necessary licenses, and it gives you the ability to offer all kinds of financing and credit in one place. Here's one of our clients. Dr. Brandon originally approached us to get $417,000 to pay off a tax lien. So literally what happened in this case, he was trying to get $417,000 to pay back a tax lien. He did not come to us to get money. He came to us for advice on shutting down his practice. We said, why would you shut down a successful practice? He said, I got this $417 owed by the IRS. It's due in a month. I can't pay it. Did you try to get a loan? I did. My score's 580. Nobody's going to help me. Let's see what we can do. Within a year and a half, we'd secured over $1.5 million for him. He paid off the $417,000 tax loan. He ran for actual public office. And on top of that, he's now doubled his practice. His practice now has 2 offices from being on the brink of failure. Why? Because this is what we believe in as a company. We were able to help him get many different kinds of financing. We got him private equity. We got him revenue lending. We got him merchant cash advances. We got him the credit line hybrid where he was able to get startup funding. Even though he's not a startup, he's still able to get that funding that works for startups up to $150,000. We got him all these different kinds of financing that totaled over $1.5 million, and he was able to go from shutting his doors to doubling his practice. This is what happens when you can help business owners get the money that they need to succeed. So how do you do all of this? How do you help customers improve fundability, get business credit for their EIN, and access credit lines and loans, all that are available in one place? Well, that's exactly what we help you do at Credit Suite. Because entrepreneurs should be able to get the money they need when they need it. But not knowing approval standards, not having business credit, not being able to access all funding in one place, that's what we found the problem is. So we've got a product called a Business Finance Suite. And our Business Finance Suite helps business owners do all 3 of these so they can get the most money money at the best terms. And it's set up for you to easily offer. As a matter of fact, what's interesting about our program is it was always designed as a partner program. The first thousands of customers that used our program had to be partners. We didn't even have an option where you couldn't be a partner. It was created as a partner program for you to get business credit financing for your business and be able to offer it as a secondary service. It wasn't until a couple years ago that we even opened up the doors to let people get business credit financing without being a partner. So at our heart, we actually have had this partner program since the inception of Credit Suite. Okay, so that being said, our Business Finance Suite is a turnkey solution you can get to offer prospects and clients. And through this system, they can improve the fundability. They can build business credit for their EIN that's not linked to the social. They can access loans and credit lines all in one place. And they can do this using this very unique technology combined with concierge coaching. That is the secret to our success. It's not just that we've put $1 million plus into our actual technology, which we have, but it's the fact that we've figured out that to succeed in this space, you have to combine giving people a step-by-step system to succeed with offering business credit and financing, as well as on top of that, being able to offer advising support to help them through the process, which is exactly what's unique, and this is exactly what we've done. So when you're getting started with us, first you're going through our 7-step partner basic training. Next, you start asking those around you if they're needing capital to grow. After you hear yes, well then you simply show them the finance suite or go through our scripts and close the sale. Now there's multiple ways to do this, but this is one way that you can actually do it. You go through our partner basic training to get trained. Then you're able to talk to people around you about if they need business credit financing. We also give you all the training you need to actually succeed by talking to them about business credit and financing, advertising, marketing, etc. And then you can close the sale. Now there's plenty of options that we can even help you with closing the sale as well. You can make the sale yourself. We can help you close the sale on a 3-way call. We've got a premier partner program where you get paid as like what we call a super affiliate, something that nobody can do if they're not a partner. And this gives you the ability to come in and we do all of the work for you. Okay. And if they can afford it, they're going to buy it. I mean, you're not going to find people that see this solution and don't want it. You just have to work with people that actually have the ability to afford it. And we even have a do-it-yourself version that doesn't have advising that's much more affordable for them to do as well. So you can even help them get the funding without them buying it. We call this direct funding. So with our direct funding program, you could bring customers in for financing without them selling anything first. So think of it like this. We've got the Business Finance Suite. You could sell to a customer to improve their fundability, build business credit, get financing all in one place. You can make really high commissions. We'll talk about how high in a second here, or in a few seconds. And on top of that, you could also just bring customers in for funding. You could not even sell them anything first and just bring them in to get all the money that they can get now. In a lot of cases, our partners even bring them in to get money and the customers use the money they get to enroll and buy the Business Finance Suite. Now, the Finance Suite retails from $3,000 to $5,000. That's how much our partners sell it for. If you go to our website, you'll see we sell our Business Finance Suite through our core program at $3,000. That is the going price. You as a partner spend $500 to $700 wholesale per client. It's that simple. If you go to our website right now and look at our core program, you will see that it's $3,000. And by the way, prices will be going up. Okay. Now that being said, you're also going to find that you can come in as a partner and get for $500 to $700 that same program that you can turn around and then sell back to your customers. The $500 to $700 range just has to do with how many you're actually buying at one time. If you buy as you go, you pay as you go, and you come in and say, look, I want to sell one customer of the Business Finance Suite. I'm going to buy one enrollment for $700. Well, then that's fine. Then you come in and you spend $700 for that enrollment. We have a lot of partners, as you can imagine, that sell 100 of these. And so they're buying them in bulk. They're buying what we call prepaid enrollments. They're prepaying and buying bulk enrollments, and they get their investment down as low as $500. But you do the math. We're selling it for $3,000. You could sell it for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. You decide your own selling price. You're paying $500 to $700 wholesale, so you're easily earning $2,000 in profit. Now, FTC disclosure, how much you make in profit depends on your selling price. I don't know what it's going to be, but you know we sell it for $3,000. We've got partners that sell it for as high as $5,000, and you're paying $500 to $700 wholesale. Now, we've also got an executive plan. It's $99 a month. You could choose to do it or not do it, but you can actually get paid on funding fees as well. So you can actually get paid when customers get funding as well. So let me kind of give you an idea here, and I'll give you a quick look at what this actually looks like so you can see what I'm actually talking about. This is our business finance suite with our back office. Now you can see I do specialized training for our partners. You might be seeing this on YouTube and see my public facing training. But since 2012, I've done private coaching training for our partners every single week. I probably missed less than 10 weeks in the last 8 years in doing this. So this is our last training here. We've got a special Facebook group that you can come in with as well. Okay, you can see here that in partner resources, you're able to come in and go through that basic training we talk about. So here's the basic training where you basically learn everything you need to learn to offer business credit and financing as a service. What you need to know about business credit, what you need to know about financing, how to close sales, what the team does, how to get set up initially, how to advertise and market, for example. So we teach you how to do volume marketing strategy like Facebook and Google Ads. We give you grassroots marketing strategies. And here's the best part. We literally just give you everything we do. Like we do Facebook ads. We spend $100,000 a month on Facebook ads. We teach you every part of what we do. We give you our ads. We give you the actual content we use, the pictures we use. We show you the landing pages. Everything that we do, we're an open book we share with our partners. Every resource we create, our partners get access to. Almost every resource. Our webinars, our PowerPoints, our PDFs, our infographics, all the stuff as a company we produce goes to our partners. Our partners have access to that. So you can see here that our video training just walks you through everything you need to know to offer business credit and financing as a service. That's our partner basic training. But you'll also see here that we do our weekly trading webinars. These are our private webinars that are closed doors that are only available to our partners that we've done 8 years worth. Everything from how to offer business credit and financing during this time to how to build a loyal tribe of followers. Here's how to do a demo presentation. Here's funding programs you should know about. Here's our newest sales formula that we've tested where you get all the scripts and the exact sales process that we use to sell it all. Okay, so everything that you need to know to offer business credit and financing as a service, we go through every single week on one-on-one coaching, and we have a partner success team that helps you through this as well. Now we have literally hundreds. I'm not sure if I can say thousands yet, but I know I can say hundreds, if not over 1,000 resources that you need here. Marketing articles, ebooks, flyers, PowerPoints, press releases, videos. I mean, almost every single thing, not almost, every single tool that you're going to need to be successful offering business credit and financing is here. And it's all customizable. So here's a free guide, for example. If you want to get that, now this guide actually has our branding, but you can get these without our branding where it's completely customizable in your business name. So you're able to come in and get completely customizable resources that you're able to get in your actual business name as well. So you're able to come in, for example, and get ebooks and figure out any of the ebooks, or you're able to get 12 months worth of email marketing campaigns as well. So you're able to come in and get mistakes people make when building business credit ebook, or get videos or any of those type of things that are available. And again, all these resources are completely customizable. You can see your name, your address, all of your information here. This is one 9-page ebook that teaches everybody about the mistakes business owners make while building business credit. So all the resources you need to successfully market. Think about how much you were going to spend to be able to create all of your own resources on any product or service you sell. But you can see here that we've got all the video resources you need to successfully offer business credit and financing as a service. Here's a video you can download that's a 7-minute video, for example, on Equifax and all the way through. So everything you need to actually be successful offering business credit and financing is right here. And then, of course, you can track your commissions on funding deals. You can actually set up sales reps. You can manage your sales reps in here. You can manage your clients and see where your clients are in the process, everything they've entered along the way. You can easily add clients for direct funding. You could sell them the do-it-yourself, which is the more affordable version. You could sell it with advising. You can come in as well and just refer a customer and have us do all the work. It's very simple to be able to do that. And then, of course, on top of all that, you also get your own business credit builder. The same thing you're going to sell to your clients for $3,000, you're also getting as well. Your ability to set up the fundability and get vendor credit and build all types of business credit without a personal guarantee, without a credit check. And you can see that with our advisors' helps, we just make it super simple. We actually list all the sources that offer business credit and business credit without personal guarantees and credit check, who they report to, the actual backlinks to get approved, the actual underwriting requirements on every single source. So you can see how simple we make the process to build business credit and financing. And as a partner, this is the system that you get on the wholesale side of $500 to $700, and then you get the ability to turn around and offer the same for your customers for $3,000 to $5,000. In our world, it's about $3,000, as you can see on the website. Okay, so that being said, what you receive as a partner. Here's an idea of what you get with our partner program. 7-step basic training, which I told you. The training vault with over 200 hours of training on how to offer business credit financing as a service. Exclusive access to private training webinars. Partner marketplace. Funding commission tracking. The client dashboard for real-time tracking of what's going on with your clients. The ability to add new clients. A whole partner success team that just helps you understand everything you need to run a business credit and financing business, including how to advertise, market. The contracts and agreements you'll need include affiliate agreements, interview, presentation, closing scripts, funding, trading, and underwriting guidelines to offer all the types of financing that's out there. You can easily set up and manage your customers through here as well. On top of that, you're getting all the resources you need to successfully offer business credit and financing or promote it. You're getting done for you seminars. You're getting your own landing or your own website. You're getting PowerPoint presentations, 12 months worth of emails, 10 articles. You're getting press releases, 12 months worth of social media posts, 25 marketing videos, 15 ebooks, 10 webinars, 6 marketing flyers. And all these are available in English and Spanish. And by the way, our system is available in English and Spanish as well for you and your customer. At the bottom, you just click from English to Spanish, and the whole thing changes to English to Spanish to make that available for you as well. Now, you're also getting everything that comes with our actual finance suite. So that gives you 24/7 access to our actual finance suite to build business credit in English or Spanish. Okay, you're getting the ability, all the fundability stuff. We help businesses set up the name, their entity, their EIN, their address, their phone, their fax, the website, their email. We do online credit compliance checks, bank and merchant account. That all comes with your enrollment for your business. And these are all the things that you're going to offer your customers as well. Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. Dunn's number set up with D&B. The BIN number set up with Experian. We dispute and fix inaccuracies with the reporting agencies. The largest supply of vendors, including exclusive sources. By exclusive sources, I mean we've got a lot of sources in our back office, okay, that on top of offering credit to brand new startup businesses, we're the only ones they work with because we're the ones that put them in the business of reporting. Meaning that most people don't even know that these sources exist because they don't even promote that they offer business credit. We went to sources that offer SEO, website building services, marketing. We got them the ability to report to create our own exclusive sources that you'll never hear me talk about on webinars. Retail, fleet credit, cash credit, auto financing, and all the types of financing you need too. The 0% for startups, asset-based loans, SBA loans, cash flow financing, all of those kind of things. And whether somebody's coming in and getting, Visa cards, MasterCards without personal guarantees and credit checks, of which you can see here, Visa cards that can be used anywhere, MasterCards that can be used anywhere. We have a whole slew of sources in the back that don't even report, but that will still give you credit. So we've got additional resources here, non-reporting accounts, personal guarantee trade accounts. So this is the largest abundance of credit sources you're going to find anywhere, and this is all available for you to actually offer your customers. Now, we do have an ultimate program as well, and if you're interested in our ultimate program, that basically gives you the ability to set up your own sales funnel. We've already set up. You take our sales funnel, we clone it, and we basically give it to you. 100 plus emails in there, information, educational email, call to action emails, video emails, credibility consultation emails, webinars are put in there, attempting contact campaigns and retention campaigns and re-engagement, payment decline campaigns. We set up all your marketing materials, your website, your marketing flyers, your webinars, your PowerPoints, your social media pages. We set all that up for you as our ultimate program as well. And on top of that, if you're interested, and our partner program never goes away, we've had it since inception, but if you are interested in taking advantage of what's going on right now and having the ability to help customers with business credit financing, we put together about 7 different bonuses that you're able to get through the end of the week, through Friday, if you are interested in being part of our program as well. Okay, and that's 30-minute coaching call with a business advisor, 90 days of credit monitoring with D&B and Experian at no cost. That's a $600 value. D&B and Experian monitoring after that for only 24 bucks. You can see how much your business is worth with this 28-page business valuation report that'll typically cost you 600 bucks that you're getting as well. You're getting my book that's ready to publish. You're getting a cool book on investing in apartment complexes as well, and a really cool way to combine all of your review sites into one widget on your website. So a handful plus of bonuses you're getting if you're interested in enrolling with us through the end of the week. And again, you can enroll with us anytime, but if you're interested in enrolling with us, here's a little bit about what that looks like. Okay, we've got about 17,000 plus in value in our program, well over 20 grand for our ultimate program. We've got a ton of available with bonuses as well. And if you're interested in getting all of this by Friday, you're enrolling, you can actually come in with one payment of $39.97, which is a huge discount from our normal pricing you'll find on our website. And that gives you about $21,000 worth of value for less than $4 grand. You can even break it down into 7 payments of $697. And if for any reason the payments aren't affordable for you at $697, we'll work with you. We'll work and we'll create customizable payments to make it affordable. We'll work with you on one-on-one level to create payments that make sense. We've got other sources that can help you get the money you need to enroll as well. We can even help you get financing. We can help you get loans and credit lines, and you can even use that money to enroll as well. So that gives you a quick overview of exactly how you can offer business credit and financing as a service with us. Now, I mentioned a free way as well. If you come in and say, look, I don't have the money. I don't want to enroll as a partner program. I don't have that money to pay. Then we've got a great affiliate program as well. It's at creditsuite.com/affiliate. And you can come in as a free affiliate at creditsuite.com/affiliate. You could still refer customers for business credit. You could still refer customers for financing. You can still earn a commission. You start at 10% financing or commission on what you sell. Now, of course, as partners, you're making many times that, right? If you're buying something for $700 and you're selling it for $3,000, well, then you're making like 400%, right? But as an affiliate, you can still make 10% plus on what we sell. As a partner, you're able to determine your own prices. You're able to put your own branding on this. You're able to sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. You're able to make, $2,300 in profit on every single sale versus hundreds that you could earn on the affiliate program. You have the ability to make way more on financing as well. You get all the marketing resources and everything you get in our partner program, the funnels and all that stuff doesn't come with our affiliate program, but the affiliate program at least gives you a basic free way to refer customers as well. So you can still help people right now earn commissions on what you sell through our affiliate program and not earn as much as a partner or nearly as much as our partners make, but that gives you a free way, and it also gives you a more lucrative way through our partner program to be able to succeed. So I'm going to wrap up and answer some questions you have. The special pricing is available at creditsuite.com/partner-webinar. You can also just send us an email or give us a call. I don't expect you just to see this and say, okay, let me go enroll. I expect us to at least give you all the information that you need. You maybe have some questions. Feel free to give us a ring at 877-600-2487 or email us info@creditsuite.com, and then our team will get on the phone and tell you all about our partner program. They'll answer every question you have. They'll talk about more of how it can work for you and your business right now. But again, that gives you a free option to our affiliate program at creditsuite.com/affiliate and a ton of bonuses and a ton of incentives to also be a partner and to earn money with our partner program as well. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. IC says, so one way to become an affiliate is to pay. No, that's not. And then you asked that question before I answer that question. There's 2 different ways you can go. I just introduced our entire partner program to you. Showed you our back office, showed you how our partner program works. You get access to all of that as a partner, and you just saw everything you get to be a partner. You can also go to creditsuite.com/affiliate. It's the free path to work with us. Your commissions aren't nearly as high, and you're not operating your own business credit and financing business. But again, it at least gives you the ability to refer customers and still get paid that way. Okay, and Hope says, I need credit for my business. I might create another one. That's great. A lot of people use business credit to create multiple businesses. So you can get in touch with us, 877-600-2487, info@creditsuite.com. What I like to say is this: when you're enrolling for us to build business credit and financing on your own, currently, it's only about $1,000 more to actually be a partner. And I say currently because we're raising prices on that partner program. We were supposed to have done that already last month, but the coronavirus coronavirus hit. And of course, we're not going to raise prices when all this is going on. Okay, but currently you can enroll for not much different than enrolling on your own. So what you have to ask yourself is, do you have 2 or 3 business owners around you that need money? If you do, then our partner program might make a lot of sense for you, because if you're helping 2 or 3 of them buy the business finance suite, you just paid for your own enrollment as well. So something to keep in mind. Now, Mari says, is Home Depot and Office Depot now PG only? No, there are ways to get both of those without personal guarantees. And in our back office, we map out that detail for you with both. Here's exactly what's going to be required to get no personal guarantee. Here is the path to get the personal guarantee account. A lot of it with Home Depot and with those, because they're both underwritten by Citi, it just comes down to how many accounts you have on your business credit reports. So hopefully that's something you can help with. Red Arrow says, when do you pay the money in full? Do you get to keep the program for years to come, or is there a recurring after that? There's not. So when you pay actually and you come in and enroll with Credit Suite, you currently are paying a one-time fee. And by that I mean that it may be very likely that in the future we actually have a recurring fee for new partners coming in. But if you're coming in as a partner right now, there is no recurring fee. Meaning if you pay our normal, $29.97 to become a core customer to build business credit financing, you pay once and it's yours indefinitely. The same thing as a partner. When you come into our partner program, you actually have access to this indefinitely. Now there is an executive program you can voluntarily pay for if you want to earn more on funding and submit your customers to get funding and get more access. There's sales team training where we teach your sales team how to sell, all kinds of other benefits. So for example, our executive program, you get my PowerPoints before I get them. Everything I do on YouTube, you get 2 to 3 weeks before I even do the actual YouTube. So that's part of our executive program. That's $99 a month, and that's completely your choice. You could start it when you want. You could cancel it as you want. It's just a way to get extra resources for everybody that's really offering a lot of the business credit and financing as a service. But nothing after that. Once you pay for your actual enrollment here, there's no other charges beyond what you're paying for every full wholesale suite that you deliver. So remember, you're paying $500 to $700 per suite. You're selling it for $3,000 to $5,000 retail. You pay as you go, and that's it. There's no other charges beyond that unless you want to voluntarily enroll for something like our executive program. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, Red Arrow says, when you pay the $399, is that all you pay, or do you have? Yeah, and that's exactly what I just answered. Okay, so that being good, hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so that being said, anything that we can do along the way to help you, let us know. If you have questions on our partner program, if you have questions on our affiliate program, if you have questions on making money with business credit and financing. But I believe if you look anywhere or know anything about affiliate programs, you'll see we have the most all-inclusive program that makes it really simple for you to help people with business credit, help people with financing, help people improve their fundability, and earn money a lot of different ways. Whether you're referring the customer and we do the work, whether you're making the sale and you can even do it in your name or not in your name and make money that way, even bringing customers in directly for funding, a lot of opportunity for you to earn money helping people get the business credit and financing that they need. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Now, the voiceover talent says, do we need to be incorporated before we can apply for business credit? You do need to have an EIN. Before you get business credit, you have to set up an entity, and you also need to make sure that you have an EIN, because business credit is based on you having an EIN. It's linked to your actual EIN. So remember, when I walked through the steps, I talked to you about the first step of building business credit is fundability. We do that right here in step 1. In step 1, our advisors help you set up an entity and help you set up the right entity that makes you the lowest risk. And in doing so, then you can get your EIN number. And once you have your EIN number, you could build business credit. So yes, in the fundability setup phase, you're going to need to set up an entity. Doesn't have to be a corporation. And then you're going to use that EIN and entity to actually build business credit for. So if you have any other questions, give us a ring, 877-600-2487, info@creditsuite.com. If you want to take advantage of that enrollment discount before it expires Friday, at the end of the day Friday, midnight Saturday, I should say, because right as we click into Saturday, it expires. You can go to creditsuite.com/partner-webinar, and I will let you know, I'm just being upfront with you, that we are raising the prices on our partner program as soon as everything settles down. We were scheduled to do so this month, but with everything that happened, we actually obviously decided not to do that. But in the months to come, as things settle down, we will increase the prices on our partner program. But with that link, creditsuite.com/partner-webinar, you actually get a chance to get in on our discounted rate and save like 15% from our normal enrollment investment. So if you have any questions along the way, give us a ring, 877-600-2487. And if you have email, or by email, info@creditsuite.com, or grab that special link at creditsuite.com/partner-webinar. If you have any other questions, please let us know. 877-600-2487. Thanks, everybody.